Hey, where is this place?
You are in the rubbish bin now.
Oh, where are we going eventually?
You'll know very soon.
We are moving.
We are now transferring to the refuse transfer stations. 7 stations are located in different areas in Hong Kong. These are centralized collection points for the transfer of waste to the landfills. We will get compacted before the truck come collect and transfer us into containers.
Where will we go after that?
This is the place we will go. We will be shipped to one of the 2 landfills in Hong Kong.
Each year, around 6 million tons of solid waste are generated in Hong Kong, over half of which is disposed of in the 3 landfills. Hong Kong generates several types of solid waste, including construction waste, chemical waste, and municipal solid waste. Municipal solid waste includes waste from domestic houses and public facilities, commerce, and some types of industry. Among all types of waste, 41% are domestic waste, which are the most waste produced. 29% are the construction waste, 26% are commercial and industrial waste, and 4% is the special waste. The amount of domestic waste is huge. We wonder how much rubbish does the average household in Hong Kong produce, and we'll look around the City U campus to estimate how much waste do students produce. We'll record the volume of rubbish bin in 3 different locations for 3 days. We first check out the waste reception facilities in the campus and we picked 3 rubbish bins. We recorded the rubbish bin height, which was 95 cm, diameter of 42 cm, and the rubbish bin height of 44 cm. The volume of bin was 132,000 cm3. We recorded in different time slots, one at 12 p.m. during lunchtime and another at 6 p.m. at dinner on 3 consecutive days. We recorded the types of waste in these targeted bins, and in the first graph we noticed the rubbish bin volume remained less than 0.1 meter cube, whereas on the following day the volume increased from 0.1 to 0.2 meter cube. And finally on Friday the graph indicated a trend of an increase in waste volume ranging around 0.2 meter cube. The type of waste we found were mainly plastic, which was 56.7%, second one was paper ranging 33%, third, metal around 8%, and finally other stuff such as tissues and food packaging was found, and it was 2%.
In fact, the disposal rate of domestic waste is 0.87 kg per person per day, which means 3.48 kg of waste is produced for a family of 4. Hong Kong is one of the developed society in the world. People can afford greater convenience and more purchase. Therefore, they tend to throw away more rubbish. However, as landfill is still the main solution to deal with the waste, it creates lots of problems. Hong Kong's 3 landfills included the West New Territories landfill at Nim Wan, the Southeast New Territories landfill in Tseung Kwan O, and the Northeast New Territories landfill at Taku Lake. The landfills create air and water pollutions. The landfill gases and polluted water can be disturbing and harmful for both the human and the environment.
In order to reduce waste, we must learn about the 4 R's of waste reduction, which are reduce, reuse, recycle, and replace. Reduce is to make decisions that reduce the amount of waste that we generate. Reuse is purchasing durable products that can be reused. For recycle, sort the waste according to the types and put the recyclable waste to the recycle bin. Lastly, we can replace single-use products with environmental-friendly alternatives.
We need to let people know waste reduction is the responsibility of all. To find out people's opinions about reducing waste, we conducted interviews around the CTU campus.
Do you have recycling habits?
No, I think it's inconvenience for me, like we have to clean the water bottle before we throw it into the recycling bin. And I'm confused to do so. I think the waste in recycling bin will be sent to the landfill too. I heard the waste in the recycling bin will be thrown into the normal rubbish bin.
What is your opinion on waste charging if the policy launches in 2019?
I think it's inconvenience for me, but I think it will work because it will charge me some money. For example, when the plastic bag policy comes, many people stop using plastic bags so much.
How much waste does your family produce every day?
I think several bags maybe, because we eat takeaway food many times, so the package is take up a lot of space.
Do you think there are recycling rubbish bins in CDU for people to recycle their waste?
Yes, I think there are enough recycled rubbish bins, but the waste I produce are usually not recyclable. For example, I always have a runny nose when I'm in such a cold classroom, and the tissue I use is definitely not recyclable.
Interviewees have all heard of the methods to reduce waste, but most of them wouldn't take action since they don't know much about the consequence of being waste.
To conclude, the amount of waste that Hong Kong people produce is out of sight and out of mind. Furthermore, people are not aware of how serious the problem is. Therefore, the waste is unsustainable. Hong Kong is currently the fourth most densely populated place in the world, and we have to deal with an unsustainable amount of waste produced in such small geographical area. With space at such a premium, there's precious room to build new landfills sites. Our landfills will be exhausted one by 2020 if waste levels continue to increase at current levels. Landfills, which is an essential element of any sustainable waste management chain, needs notable land resource on the other hand. Landfill space must be regarded as one of the city's most precious assets. Therefore, it is necessary for people to take the initiative to reduce waste.